Hey, and welcome to this update video about what has happened in this week. So it's been pretty interesting. Got a lot of things going on. So one of the big things this week has been, well, last week we talked a little about this new tool we want to create for PI, or integrate all the different components and tools we had to one streamlined tool that allow you to develop a lot faster, and it seems like it's actually possible to do that. And well, so now it's just getting started and figure out how do we actually do this or market it. So I guess that's a little of the way I would normally do these things. Figure out, well, we got something or a challenge about it, and then next step is find a way we could actually solve this problem and figure out how do we actually make this in a better way. And that's what we've been working on. I've been working on this week, so I've been talking with some customers, partners, colleagues, friends about what to call this, and a lot of people said, well, it sounds pretty interesting, and well, I guess there's really no real name for it. One was mentioning the ITIL, support for the ITIL, which I guess makes sense, because I guess that's a strict framework. There's also the scaled Agile Framework that may also be interested. DevOps, support continuous integration. So there's a lot of concepts, and obviously none of them we would really fit into. So that's a bit interesting about how do we communicate this end-to-end life cycle. So if you have any good ideas, please let me know. I would appreciate that. Then one of the other things which obviously made it possible to talk with a lot more people was there was Inside Track Copenhagen, SITCPH, hosted at KMB. It was really interesting to see so many people there. We did have, talk with a lot of people, meet a lot of people I haven't seen for ages, and meet some new people, and get into a lot of interesting conversations. So some of the things that I found interesting was there was some talks about Solution Manager and how it all fit in, and I could see, well, so SAP is trying to do a lot of agile development and stuff like that in their components, and obviously if we could leverage that or plug into that, that would be beneficial for customers and also us. So that was one of the key takeaways from there, except a lot of networking, figure out what everybody else was doing, what was the cool things that were happening. So I think that was what I'm taking away from this event, and definitely it is something I would I hope I'll be able to do a lot more, because it gives a lot of insights and ideas about what everybody else is doing. So definitely join it, and definitely compared to last time, there's a lot more energy and a lot more people showing up, so that made it a lot more interesting being there. So we're looking forward to next time, sometime in November, and hopefully that will be even cooler. Yes, and this weekend has just been perfect weather, which is kind of sad when you're inside at the inside track. So maybe there should be an outside track, or whatever they're trying to call it, where you would be outside and enjoy the nice weather whenever it's there. So that's been some of the key things for this week. So yes, if you have any ideas about how I can position this development end-to-end testing framework tool, then please let me know, and I hope to see you in a future Inside Track. Oh, and next week I guess is the one where we are hosting session together, where I'm hosting a session together with Michael Kraftek for the International Focus Group for SAP Integration, where we'll talk about the need and the requirement for doing a lot more testing in your day-to-day life instead of just, well, we have heard we need testing because of the waterfall approach, but obviously when you're hearing that a lot of companies and SAP is also trying to push these more agile things, then it makes a lot of sense to have a lot better tools for doing testing. So love to hear feedback. Talk to you soon. Bye.